How do you get over emotional upsets and bad moods? That's what we're going to talk about today. So, if you're a moody person, or if you have someone close to you, such as a family member, your girlfriend, your wife, somebody who's triggering you and, stirring your emotions in a negative way, if you're just having trouble staying positive, we're going to help you inside this video. Inside this video, we're going to talk about how to deal with feeling like crap and getting ourselves back up to an optimistic, positive, productive state. So if you don't know me, my name is Jad T. Jones. I've been helping guys attract their dream woman for the past 10 years plus. I have my dream girl. I've been with her for almost 7 years. This is her. And my dedication is to help you find the dream girl in your life so that you can have, wonderful experiences with her. So, as a man, we need to know how to deal with negative emotions. If you don't know about me, one thing about me is that I am a very moody person. I'm also hypersensitive, which makes me very susceptible to being reactive to the world and what happens outside, including reactive to people, because I'm so sensitive, I pick things up, and so I have a history of being very up and down in my moods, right? And so now as a 42-year-old man, I have discovered through self-discovery, I've come up with some ways to help me, stop those bad emotions and bring myself back to a positive state. I've found ways to deal with being, very emotional and very emotionally up and down so that I can be more stable in my life. So, what I'm going to share with you today are the exact tools and strategies that I use on myself to this day. Okay? So, first of all, one thing you got to know is that you're going to get upset, you're going to be emotional in your life. So, trying to eradicate that is unrealistic. A more realistic approach is for us to observe ourselves and then catch ourselves when we're going down into that dark hole and then pick ourselves up before we're too deep into that dark hole. So, how do I deal with negative emotions? How do I get over, bad feelings if I had an argument with my girlfriend or, a close friend of mine or someone? What do I do? Well, first let's talk about what I used to do and what doesn't work and what's dangerous. Sitting in your anger, sitting in your fear, sitting in your sadness, that is not the solution. Usually when we feel upset, our reflex, our reflex is to sit and kind of curl up in the fetal position and be a victim. Right? And ruminate and dwell and, oh, they said this and I'm going to say that to them. And if they do this, I'm going to say that to them. And how dare they said that? I should have said this, right? And you just sit there in the poison, right? So our natural response, a lot of us, when we feel bad is to sit, okay? And then we sit and we think and then we do activity. We engage in activities that are also passive, such as watching Netflix, watching porn, browsing the internet, going on social media, doing drugs, alcohol, junk food, right? Just anything to kind of dull the pain and try to get us to forget about the problem, okay? But these are all toxic solutions that are just going to take you deeper down the rabbit hole. So, what I've learned is that when we feel bad, we need to do the counterintuitive thing and get up and get into proactive action, okay? It's counterintuitive because when we feel bad, we just want to be passive, sit down and do something negative, like watch TV, eat junk food, all that stuff, because we feel like we're justified. You got to cut that out. Here are a few things that I do instead, okay? One thing that has worked for me for years without fail is going to the gym and training hard, okay? Going to the gym and training hard, lifting heavy weights. When you go to the gym and you lift heavy weights, you release a lot of your aggression, a lot of your anger. you release all that stuff, and your body also starts releasing positive endorphins. Okay, you're gonna start feeling better, and you just release. It's a release, right? Now, when I say go to the gym and lift heavy, I mean go there and have an intense workout. Okay, some alternatives. Some people go for a run. Okay, that'll take the wind out of you. That'll also expel that. A lesser way is like walking. If you're very out of shape, or if you have joint problems or whatever, at least go for a long walk. But physical activity, and ideally intense physical activity, will heal your mind, heal your emotions, and you'll walk out feeling a lot better than you did before. And if you start going to the gym 4, 5, 6, 7 times a week, well, then what happens is that every day you're kind of filling that positive emotional cup, positive emotional cup, positive emotional cup. So then you become a lot less susceptible to going into the negative. And if you do go into the negative, you get out of it pretty quick, because your next workout is less than 24 hours away. Okay, so you had an argument with someone, well, your next workout is 12 hours away. Here's another solution. You got an argument with someone, or you're sad about something, or something disappointed you. You can do an instant workout, at home, where you're at. Drop and do push-ups, sit-ups, squats, all those kind of things. Get back in your body, and then you're going to start feeling more positive. Okay? So that's credit to Wes Watson. He says drop and do 50, drop and do 100. Okay? So drop and do 50 burpees, drop and do 100 burpees, and then afterwards you're going to feel good, because you're just in such an intense physical activity that all of that negativity has nowhere to stay, right? So negativity sits, right? So your weapon against it is to go out, get active, and do some intense exercise. Now, another thing that I do is I journal, okay? Journaling simply means you get a blank piece of paper and a pen, and you just start writing and writing. Whatever's coming to your mind, you just write and write and write, okay? Just whatever comes to your mind. I'm so upset about this. How dare this person say this? How dare you say that? Oh, I can't believe I did this. I'm such a moron, whatever. Like, you just write and write and write and write and write, okay? And after about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you should start feeling better. Why? Because journaling is a release, okay? It's a release. You're releasing out. What's important about this journaling process is that you don't think, you don't edit, you don't get logical. You just allow yourself to say whatever. You can even write down things you don't mean, okay? Like, I freaking hate you. I can't believe, maybe you don't really hate the person, but you feel like saying it in the moment. Okay, fine, whatever, right? After you journal, you can feel free to rip that paper up, burn it, do whatever you want with it, right? But that release is very important. Another reason why we get negative and depressed and stay depressed is because it's all going inside. It's being next upset, next failure, right? You're not releasing it. But if you're working out hard and journaling every day, the workout is releasing it. The journaling is releasing it. Release. So if you implement these tools as a lifestyle, meaning you're going to do them for the rest of your life, okay, a certain number of days, let's say you're going to hit the gym 4 days a week and journal 4 days a week, okay, you know that on a weekly basis, consistent basis, you're releasing. For journaling, nothing terrible has to happen for you to journal. Also, you don't even have to be in a bad mood to journal. Journaling consistently is just a very healthy practice that allows us to release, and also it brings the mind in order, which then brings the emotions in order, which brings you back into alignment. When you're in alignment, you're in your power, you feel good, okay? So sometimes I've kind of like found myself in a black hole for like a week or two, and then I'm like, man, I just realized like, oh damn, like it's overtaking me. Then there are periods where I journal every day for hours and hours on end for like a whole week or week and a half. And then suddenly after that week and a half where I just release, I'm better. I'm okay. Okay? So, it's okay to feel bad emotions. It's natural to go up and down. But if you want to get back up, you do these two proactive things. Train hard and 4+ days per week. Journal 3 or 4 days per week, and those both of those things will help you release, and you'll get back to your homeostasis where you'll be better, let's say. So those are the emotional management tools that have worked for me. I hope they work for you too. If you would like me to help you get your dream girl, check the description box to see how you can connect with me. Thanks for watching. Peace.